today's my presentation is relationship among consumption situation, perceived value, satisfaction, behavior, intention, event marketing, an example of 2011 IDA Congress Taipei. And this is a very huge event next year. And the introduction, I will introduce the IDA Design Congress Taipei and consumption situation, perceived value, consumer satisfaction, behavior, intention. IDA means International Design Alliance, and this event will include graphic, industrial, and interior design, and the event will include Congress and exhibition. And this chart is about the Congress. It will have Congress speeches and design salon, corporate presentations, design educators network, young designers talk, and field study. And this chart is about the exhibition, and there are 3 places for the exhibition. And at Songsan Creative Design Park and Nangang Exhibition Hall and at Taipei World Trade Center. And it's all of the exhibition there. And it will appeal the people all over 60 countries to come here. And 3,000 international design leaders will show up, and 1 million participants at least in this event. And the design at the age is the main theme. This design will include design in science and technology, design in government, business, non-government, and humanitarian organizations. And the age between design disciplines, especially communication, interior, industrial design, and cutting-edge work and ideas in design and in other fields, radically new, controversial, experimental, pushing the boundary of the discipline. In consumption situation, the benefits of instrumental resulting from the satisfaction of basic needs and emotional deriving from the cognitive or hedonic side of the same situation would cause the decision making in some circumstances. As Bell emphasized the importance of situational variable to understand consumer behavior more. And according to Angel, Blackwell pointed out, personal factors and situational factors need to concern in some time to analyze consumer behavior choice. And there are 5 dimensions as following: physical surroundings, like location, decoration, sound, atmosphere, lights, and products. And social surroundings, like as other present people, their characteristics, social roles, and interaction between them. And temporal perspective, like year, month, date, and seasons. Text definition, like giving a present for someone. And antecedent status, temporal emotions like anxiety, glad, anxiety, or temporal status such as tired, sick, and often found impersonal. And the category of consumption situation, 2 categories are basic of a consumption situation. One is the connection process while consumer choosing the situation. The other is based on the connection of situation itself. And hence, put consumption situation into category appropriately can reduce the range of research and make the research move toward goal purposely and specific rise and effective of the research. There are many situations related to consumers. Hansen thinks that decision making is the most important and arouse impact in consumers' heart. And therefore, he makes choice situation based on consumer in choice situation with connection process divided into exposure, deliberation, and responses situation. And perceived value, the economic value is process known of perceived price through trading. And psychological, what's the factor really influence purchase decision, emotional aspect, or the more connected and rational. In previous study, value perception is the heart of consumer behavior. And the overall assessment of the utility of product based on the perceptions of what is received and what is given is the most universally accepted definition of perceived value. And based on SACE's work, it identifies 4 dimensions: emotional value, social value, and 2 types of functional value: price or value for money, and performance or quality. In Chen's research found out consumers' perception or experience goes beyond the rational evaluation. It also includes feelings, sentiments, and emotions. The complexity of the perceived consumer value after art consumption experiences indicates that consumer value could be influenced by the product characteristics. The post-conception analysis will include subjective emotional evaluation and perception as felt by members of an audience on interaction with an artwork. Chen found that previous research suggests an important part of consumer desire is closely linked to the nature and characteristic of the product, the essence of art itself. Art is the central object that provides the otherness, a transformation, and altered state. Such evaluation is defined as consumer value in this research and different from the concept of value as the simple comparison between benefits and costs. And satisfaction. The prevailing definition of satisfaction is the summary psychological state resulting when the emotion surrounding discomfort expectation is coupled with the consumer's superior feeling about the consumption experiences. And Sprant, McConsick, and Olszewski define overall satisfaction as an affective state that is the emotional reaction to a product or service, which is consistent with the notion of satisfaction. Customers' expectations are confirmed if service or product perceptions exactly meet expectations. Satisfaction occurs when customers receive more value than they spend in terms of price, time, and effort. In John's research mentioned, benefit satisfaction occurs when an explicit comparison is made between expectation and performance, and when the customers can be conscious of the outcome of their own evaluation and satisfaction, and where there is no explicit comparison made because of lack of motivation and capability of the customer to evaluate their own choice. Customers cannot be fully aware of their own satisfaction, which is called latent satisfaction. Consumers rely on intrinsic cues such as taste, texture, and smells, and extrinsic cues such as price, brand name, and store reputation. Environmental dimension can be described using three categories: ambient conditions, and space, facility, and size. Environmental psychological theory generally implies three dimensions of emotional experience, among which pleasure and arousal are often included in atmosphere studies. Common sense indicators are used to represent pleasure and arousal. The third dimension is dominance or control. Behavior intention. Behavior intention means a person's attitude toward a target object, which is a tendency in behavior. And to believe behavior intention is the best norm to predict the happening of behavior. Realize subjective probability, individual involved in some kind of behavior. The concept of behavior intention comes from attitude theory. It consists of cognitive complement, affective complement, cognitive complement. Cognitive complement means after consumer integrated all experiences and information, knowledge, and feels to its attitude object. Affective complement means the emotion toward the attitude object. Cognitive complement means some actions or behavior tendency toward the attitude object. Polinkara, Stanley, Zasmo proposed consumers' perception of service quality will affect the whole service satisfaction estimation. And Shell's proposed loyalty presents the consumer behavior intention and toward products or service. According to persona research, behavior intention can divide into favorable and unfavorable. When consumer has positive behavior intentions to the company, consumers' reaction always praise, prefer the company, and increase purchase product quantity, thus reinforce the relationship between consumer and company. Otherwise, when consumer has negative behavior intention, the reaction always leave the company, decrease the purchase product quantity. And that's all my presentation.